Good afternoon. I'm happy to have this opportunity to meet you at least by video, and that with this conference we can exchange at least some kind of results and thoughts. We teach now in a very different way that we were used to, because the new situation in Israel is that campuses are closed, the library no access. Students have variable access to software installed on the campus, but as we will see, the students that I address in this course are a specific population with not always a good access to software installed on the campus. And we have commuting limitation. We cannot go out of our homes beyond 100 meters, except for very, very important reasons, going to buy food or to the pharmacy and so on. But it's very, very, very strange and very limited. The new learning environment spread out now among different locations. The teacher is at his home and the students, each one is at his home. The specific orthodox population that I am teaching in this course are students who are new to academy, but they have a long experience of learning and of autonomous learning. So they are object-oriented, don't waste time, and they want to learn and to achieve what they have to achieve. But they are accustomed to learn in pairs, what we are calling chavruta, two students learning together, each one asks the second one and so on. And from time to time, there is a kind of frontal lecture in order to settle what they have learned and to correct what they didn't understand. But generally, they don't do it over the internet. They don't do it using neither a smartphone. They don't have generally internet from time to time. They don't have it at home. Therefore, also the communication between them and the communication with the software installed on the campus is impossible. So we had to find new ways to do that. And sometimes they had to install internet despite their reluctance to do that. Within the course, we need software. We need a dynamical geometry system, we need a computer algebra system, and we need the skills for both kind of software. The DGS because of his high interactivity, and the CAS in order to have his high computational abilities. And though we can have a communication between them, we must have communication between them, and this communication can go that way. With the DGS, we can have exploration, and it is interactive, so we can drive it by using the mouse and so on, and to have some kind of conjecture. But in order to check the conjecture, the CAS implemented in the DGS may be not enough, and so we need a heavier CAS in order to make the analytic computation. And then from the output, we can have an animation, but this animation is not so interactive as the DGS can do. And so we take it back to the DGS and we compare the first exploration with what we can do now with the analytic results from the CAS, and we can check whether our conjecture is true or not. But in this networking of technologies, we have to add another layer, because now it's inside a very, very large environment with different locations. So the teacher needs to have this internal networking with the DGS and the CAS, but he broadcasts what he has to teach. It can be in a synchronous way, it can be in an asynchronous way. So when we have a session, I record it in order for students to be able to listen once again, to have the explanation once again. But they can also send me an email, they can send me a WhatsApp, they can ask during the session. So we have a two-way communication between teacher and students. There is also communication among the students themselves, and one of the students took the responsibility to be the convener to check whether everyone knows when there is a meeting, whether everyone received the different links that he needs and the different files that he needs, and that everything is okay, and that then communication can be done in an efficient way. It can be done over WhatsApp, telephone, Moodle, and so on. And we hope that there will be benefits of this confinement and this new environment, that all the teachers and the students will develop new skills, and this environment will remain an available environment, and we use it because there are other reasons for students to need distance learning or to need an asynchronous way to communicate and to have something from their teacher. And as a teacher can send to the students a lot of other materials that they can need to develop new mathematical environment and new mathematical knowledge. We hope that this will be done and that this crisis will be over very soon, God willing, and that we will be able to meet face to face. Another kind of meeting that we wanted to have was this conference, CAJME, in June on the campus of Jerusalem College of Technology. And we had to postpone it. There are no flights, no possibility to meet face to face. Anyway, the Israeli government decided to cancel all the international conference already 2 months ago. So we had no choice than to do that. So we postponed this conference to June 21 on the campus of Jerusalem College of Technology. We invite you to be part, even if you didn't think about that for June 20, but for June 21, now you have time. It will be a wonderful conference with a wonderful list of speakers and labs and so on. So please come, we will be happy to meet face to face, happier than in a regular situation, because now it will be after a crisis where we are deprived the possibility to meet face to face. So I invited, I will be happy to have you here. Bye, thank you very much.